Hello everyone and welcome to the Monday message for Monday, December 28th, 2020. This is the last Monday in 2020, so let's all enjoy that. And let's start out with some NorCal notes. First off, in our NorCal notes, we have a birthday to celebrate. We'd like to say happy birthday to Bridget Hutchinson. That is going to be on December 31st, so happy birthday to you, Bridget. It's great to have you here. Wish I could see you more often with everyone out of the office. Also, I want to do a reminder on timesheets. So on timesheets, everyone must have their hours estimated and recorded in iSolved by the end of the day on December 29th. So we need to finalize payroll on the 30th, the first thing in the morning. So that way we can make payday on the following Monday and get that all done on time. So if your hours are not recorded correctly or they're not verified, then we're going to have to move forward with payroll as it is, and any discrepancies will need to be taken care of in the next pay period. So do pay some serious attention to this today and make sure you get that all done so it's ready by the end of the day on December 29th, which is tomorrow. Also, floating hours. Remember your floating hours. Those are considered floating holiday hours is how we look at that in the employee handbook. So if you don't use those by December 31st, those will need to be paid out to you in the first paycheck in January. So I'm encouraging everyone to use those floating hours as they were intended, to be extra holidays during the year for your personal use. And the intent was never to hold on to them and keep from using them. So, do use those, especially if you've taken time off during the holidays instead of vacation time. Go ahead and use your floating time first before you start dinging on the vacation time. So a note on safety that I want to make as well. We're working with the staff and with the radio volunteers to make sure that no one is overlapping in their shifts in Studio A. So you can imagine in radio, those rooms are very small and we don't want to have more than one person at a time in Studio A. So folks need to be working very carefully to make sure that we're not overlapping on those shifts. We're working with the volunteers as well who are coming in. Some programs can be done at home, some are being pre-recorded, and we're also using a lot of pre-recorded repeat programs from the past, especially during this time of the surge in cases of COVID around the county. So we want to make sure that everyone is safe. And if you have any questions or thoughts or ideas on this, make sure to contact Amy Boyd. Amy is coordinating all of the efforts to make sure everybody is safe in radio and the schedules all work out for everybody. Also, if you're in the building, please keep aware of any areas that need to be cleaned, like bathrooms or kitchen or common areas, because we're all trying to pitch in to help, but without a cleaning crew being paid during COVID time, also to keep people out of the building, that can be really challenging. So please do let me know if any area needs special attention so that I can help coordinate the staff to do that, because we don't want to have just one or two people up in radio or down here in administration having to clean everything all the time. We can spread that work around with folks who are in the office if we know about it. So, let me know about it. Also, I want to get back to doing some previews of things that we're doing on the air, on radio and on TV. So this week I want to go back and highlight the women's suffrage video project that Isabel has been working on. So these are suffrage stories of women and families in Sonoma County, and this has been funded by the Sonoma County Supervisors. And so I want to show you the last of the 3 spots. This is about black citizens in Petaluma who were very active in the suffrage movement, but not a lot is known about them. And Isabel has really helped uncover some great information with the help of some local historians. So take a look.
In 1870, there was a petition circulated that was submitted to the California State Legislature demanding that women be given the right to vote. And it was while working with Paula Freund and John Sheehy on an exhibit for the Petaluma Museum, we came across the names of 8 African-American Petalumans. They were 4 married couples who signed the 1870 petition.
And so I was really excited to know that these couples like us, like the Black people who live in Petaluma now, were involved in their community, who knew the issues and things that were going on there. We know that they were a part of the AME, which is the African Methodist Episcopal Church.
3 of them were trustees of the church. We know this because of a document that was discovered in the Sonoma County Archives. So it seems likely that it was through the church that these folks learned about the suffrage petition.
I had talked with Catherine, and she had told me that there were grave sites at Cypress, and so we had decided, well, let's go and take a look so that we'd have something, because we had researched and we had this information, but we didn't have pictures. And so this was the closest thing to pictures for us of the McFarlands and the Barnes.
I find a record of Malvina drafting her will, and it gave the witnesses, which was a clue here, because the witnesses were William Haskell and his wife Emma. And William was the son of Abigail Haskell, one of the founding suffragists in Sonoma County and in California, from Petaluma, and he himself was a suffragist. So the fact that they knew each other in this way is telling.
To get to know that some of the Black couples were involved in the suffrage and signing that petition and understanding where their grave sites are, it gives me a full picture, more of a full picture of who they were and what they did and how active they were in the community.
Remember, those suffrage stories can be seen online. They're also on our YouTube page. We've shared those on Facebook, and also they're running on both TV stations a lot right now during the holiday season. So check those out, and thanks to Isabel for all your great work on those stories. I think they turned out great. It was a really great project for 2020. So there's a look at something that's going on right now. Also, I want to make sure everyone has a great New Year's holiday. So I hope you have a great time. And I suppose it's going to be a little quieter than usual, but let's all tune into all those great specials on TV and enjoy the New Year's holiday together in a way. Okay? So have a great year. It's been great working with you guys all year long and bringing you these messages all year long, and we'll look to 2021 for some great things. Remember to stay safe, stay strong, work together, and I'll talk to you soon.